Hi! I'll be making a tutorial video on how to make this wonderful yarn dolly wig. It's pretty easy to do. So, I'm gonna take this off. First you'll need a bathing cap, like a swimming cap, or a basic black toque. You want something with a tight elastic around the head because it gets extremely heavy. You're gonna need some scissors, some yarn, color of your choice, and a big needle for the yarn to fit in there. I took a crochet needle, I think it is, I don't know. So, I'll show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. Okay, so I took some strings, about 10 I think, put them together the length that you want it. So you're going to take another piece of string and you're going to tie it at the middle, like so. Make sure it's at the middle. So I'm tying that together. And you just basically make a bunch of those, like a lot. So the process for the wig is pretty easy. What I did is kind of a mohawk. You don't have to do the entire thing because it's going to be really heavy. Like, as you can see here, it's empty. There's no yarn on there. So I only did the middle. I don't know if you can see it well, but I did the middle like a mohawk. The sides are empty. And I did the entire contour, the entire thing. So I started with the fringe and I put actually a little bit on the sides here. If you want to tie them together, you're gonna have to put a little bit on the sides so it doesn't show the swimming cap when you tie your hair back. But still, it's empty. Just do a mohawk like this, the contour, and a little bit on the sides if you want to tie it. So the process is pretty simple. Where did I put my piece of string? Okay, here it is. I'm missing a little bit here. So you have 2 strings from your knot, from what you tied. You put both of them in there. One at a time though. So I poke one in. I pull it all the way through. Take the other one. Pull it all the way through. You want to leave like half an inch in between because you're going to tie it inside. You don't want it to be too close so it doesn't rip because the needle is pretty big. So you go inside, you take your 2 strings and you tie them together. Tight enough so it doesn't move. Then you cut it. Turn it around. So the thing I like to do to fill in the little gaps, because you can see I don't put them like really close together because it's gonna be too heavy and take too much yarn. So I leave like an inch and a half in between. And what I do for it to like cover the gaps is I take 2 strings of the other ones, two strings, sorry, of the new one, and tie knots. So it pulls them together and fills in the gaps. Just like so. It's pretty easy. It takes a long time though. You gotta have a lot of patience. So there you go. Remember I had a huge gap in there? You can't see it anymore. Okay, so you can't see it, the gaps in the back either. And I put a lot more on the fringe here to hide the edge. And to split the hair in half, I did the knot technique, so it looks like a real split between the hair. And like I said, just do the edge all around. And a mohawk. I'm gonna lift the hair so you can see better. See, it's just a mohawk. Actually, I did like a half mohawk. Half of the back is not done because it was really too much. So there you go. Pretty easy. So have fun.